top 3 stops on our transatlantic cruise from Brazil to Spain. In this video, I'm going to be telling you all about our trip and where we stopped. And in next week's video, I am going to be telling you all about the cruise itself, because we've had about 7 days that have been sea days. Sea days are days where you do not get off the boat. You spend all day on the boat, which I know would drive some people crazy, but honestly, this is like a floating city and it is amazing. So if you are curious about that, then make sure that you subscribe so you stay tuned for next week's video and get notified about it. And if you're curious about why we're even on this cruise, then check out some of my last videos that tell you all about our lives. So in this series, I am documenting my journey as a pregnant digital nomad. So yes, I am a digital nomad, I am an entrepreneur, and I am documenting everything that I'm going through as I grow this first baby and get ready for this next stage of life, which is going to be motherhood. Alright, so I want to tell you about the top 3 places that we visited during this cruise, but I'm actually going to cheat a little bit because joint for number 3 are both Salvador de Bahia and Tenerife, okay? So these are 2 completely different places, but I couldn't decide between them both as which one was my top one, so I'm going to tell you just a little bit about them both. So Tenerife is an island in the Canary Islands, and we went to Santa Cruz de Tenerife. It was a special stop for us because we are actually going to be living there in a couple of months. That is where our baby is going to be born. So we actually had an appointment with a potential midwife. We absolutely adored her. It was great. We had a walk around the city. We also got to have some Venezuelan food. We haven't had Venezuelan food in months and we were just craving it so badly. Not really a pregnancy craving, more of just like a general Venezuelan person craving. So we got off the boat and we had arepas, cachapas, tequeños, empanadas. We had all the food. It was amazing. We went for a walk. The city is really beautiful. There are just these lovely buildings and palm trees and just had this great vibe to it. So we had a lovely day exploring Santa Cruz, and it was a very short stop on the cruise, so we had to get on the boat fairly quickly. Now, Salvador de Bahia, I had actually been dreaming of visiting this city since I was a little kid because there's this film, right? I don't know if any of you watch it. It's called The Three Caballeros, something like that. I don't know if they released it in English. Anyway, it's about Donald Duck hanging out with this like Brazilian parrot, and they talk about different places in South America, actually Latin America, because they talk about Mexico as well. And the Brazilian parrot actually takes you to Salvador de Bahia. So there's this like cartoon scene where they take you to the city and it's like really pretty and you see all these like old buildings on a hill and it's just charming. So I was really excited about visiting this place that I had been seeing in cartoons since I was a kid. And honestly, it was great. It was beautiful, but it was a little bit disappointing. It just felt really sad to see it so run down. This is a city that used to be very vibrant, used to be very rich, actually used to be the capital of Brazil. And I don't know if it's because we actually went for a stroll in the city quite early in the morning, but the buildings felt really run down. It didn't feel taken care of in a way that I've seen other cities be taken care of. So even though it was beautiful and stunning and impressive, it was also just a little bit sad. But one thing that I did love about this city is that I was wearing these new shoes that were way too tight for me. They were fine in the shop when I put them on, but the first day that I actually started using them properly, I could feel that they were just a little bit too tight, and I have wide feet, so this isn't the first time that this has happened to me. But I was wearing these shoes and we actually went past this shoe repair shop and this guy just fixed them for me. He took out the insole, he did something with his hammer, we had a little chat with him. He charged us like $2 or $3, something like that, and we were on our way with much more comfortable feet. Now, number 2 was Casablanca in Morocco. Yes, we did watch Casablanca again a few days before the stop in preparation, and it was amazing. As I've been to Morocco before, it's not my first time, but it was so beautiful to walk through the market, the souk, the Medina, smell the food. Moroccan food is amazing, and we got to go to this mosque, Hassan II's mosque. So the current king's father built this mosque and it is just so impressive. It is stunning. The level of detail that's involved there, it's just a masterpiece. So we absolutely love that. And also one of my husband's colleagues lives near Casablanca, so he actually came to hang out with us. We had coffee with him. He served us some Moroccan tea, like we went to get Moroccan tea together, and it was just so wholesome as well. So I absolutely loved Casablanca. It was very different. It had been a while since I had been to Morocco, so I really thoroughly enjoyed that. So number 1 stop was actually the very first stop on our journey, and it was Rio de Janeiro. It was absolutely stunning. I had always wanted to visit there, so we went to Pau de Açúcar. We got to skip the queues because I'm pregnant and they have like preferential lines for young kids and pregnant women and anyone who might not want to be in a queue for a long time. So that was amazing. And then we went to Ipanema Beach, had an ice cream there, and enjoyed the beach for a while, which was just fantastic. I love the beach. I am a beach person, so visiting Rio was like a dream. It was just like such a magical, fun, and relaxed day. So there you have it, my top 3 stops stops on our transatlantic cruise. I'm Melissa Rodriguez. I am a digital nomad entrepreneur, and if you want to follow along on my journey, our travels are not stopping here. We are going to keep going. Make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for all of my travel updates as well as business updates. In this series, I am going to be documenting what I'm doing in my business to get it ready for motherhood, to get it ready for maternity leave, and it is very exciting. So make sure you subscribe to stay tuned.